Oh, is that... Yeah.
Oh.
I think they had their chance.
True.
I am just quickly looking through what's in this horse satchel thing. Not that I plan on actually buying anything from it. Just interested to know what's in. It doesn't seem like it. There seems to be some things that aren't usually in there. Yeah. The AMX50 TO90 930 I don't think is in there. There's the Partisan T3485. There's a 76 Sheridan. There's a lot of things that aren't usually in here. Yeah, well, you know what doesn't make any sense to me? So, Gaijin's Lunar New Year sales, they've got the 10.3 tank, the ZTZ-99 or whatever it is, and the helicopter. They're 60 quid. The Alkaleed and the A5C, or is it the other way around? Might be the A5C and the ZTZ, and the Alkaleed and the helicopter. But the Alkaleed's one is 50 quid, which makes no sense because you get two vehicles that are higher BR than you do in the other pack. So, yeah, I'm very confused. I don't think Gaijin did the math. They probably just did what they did, what they've been doing for the past few years and just went, oh, this will work. Yeah. Also, I got the new Please Be Patient student pilot decal. Yeah. I also have the sexy tiger lady. She's on a flying tiger with a leather jacket and I think normal underwear with stockings on. And then I have a really goofy face on the front. You know, I had to do something goofy, so it's worse than my 190D9. The face is absolutely massive. I was yesterday I had to stop playing earlier than I wanted to because the game just kept freezing, and it got to the point where it was saying you need to check your hard drive because something's probably wrong with your hard drive or disk drive. Nothing was wrong with my hard drive or disk drive. Gaijin, something in the code for Gaijin was crashing my monitor. Like, the monitor physically said, I can't do this anymore. And I'm using the same monitor today. It's not the monitor that's having the issue. It's the game is putting. There's something yesterday with the game that was just putting too much stress on the monitor, and it just said no. Which I checked out the cables. They're all fine. I think this might be the closest you've ever gotten to actually getting an escort. All without me dying. Well, I think it's just bombers up here with me, so yeah. I'm gonna point my guns towards this DB3 just in case it decides to make that I'm going to go funny haha thing. Also, I don't know if there's a fighter near you or not, but there was... Yeah, I just saw the fighter marking. What's the likelihood this B-25 tries... Yeah, I was about to say, what's the likelihood this B-25 tries to go head on with me? Apparently he's really unlucky or something, because... Bro straight up did... So I do have a little, onboard issue.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I am missing my right-hand flap. Yeah, I can fly, it's just, tilting towards the left. Because it's, heavier on the left side now. Yes, but it's heavier on the left side now. I don't know. Yeah, I got a kill assist on that B-25, yay. Yeah, I finally got, simulator to work yesterday. Spent an hour trying to get all of my flight controls sorted. No. I was just trying to get sim to work because I wanted to do sim air, which I finally got sorted, so that's fine. But I played one match and we had 2 hackers that were holding their hands the entire flight. They gang up on one person in specific, and then they move to the next target. But we had a Gripen shooting AIM-9Ms from 15 kilometers out, and then we had a F-18 that apparently could ignore multipathing with its AIM-7Ps. Like, if I got any lower to the ground, I would physically be in that person's house. I was that low. Good question. I pressed M looking for players. No, because M isn't even the thing you look for players in any game mode. That's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I am going 198 miles an hour, so... I finished all of Attack on Titan today, so... Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to count it, because otherwise I drop too many bombs. I would, but what that does is it will drop 1 bomb, and then I have to press it again, and then it will drop to 5 bombs, and it's like, I don't want to drop 6 bombs on a base that only needs 5. Because otherwise I can't destroy 4 bases. And I'm not gonna circle back to destroy that base. Yeah. He's ground pounding, I don't know, maybe, probably. Yeah. I think my flight, yeah. Yeah, I think my, airframe might be trying to tell me that I'm not gonna be seaworthy. I've got a black innermost right wing, I've got a flap missing, I've got a red and yellow fuselage. I have a black tailpiece. I have a orange and yellow elevator. I have another orange tailpiece, and my rearmost fuselage section is black. Oh yeah, yeah. I have my right wing spars are damaged. Apparently I have 2 damaged engine casing. One is a black damaged engine case, and the other is just yellow. And I'm questioning how exactly he didn't start an oil leak or anything. I have to make sure when I come out of a maneuver that I fully level out, because for whatever reason I've died like 3 times, because if you sit in a maneuver with this thing and then you go into like your gunner or bomber view, Gaijin for some reason keeps you in that maneuver, and then you just end up crashing because Gaijin decided that you wanted to stay in a maneuver you didn't want to stay in. Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. I'm not gonna lie, I think this last person is trying to just run for their lives. They probably space climbed or something. But hey, that's fine. That gives... Yeah. True. But hey, that's fine, because it means I get to destroy another base. No, I'm going for the full base. I'm not gonna finish off someone's base because they couldn't finish it off. No, it's the B-18. Yeah. We found it. If you want to go intercept it, you can. He's not gonna catch me anytime soon.
We're ahead of the enemy.
You know, what I was hoping for is we get another 2 people with either bombers or the BV-238, and we just fly it that way, but, you know, apparently no one decides to join. Also, how do you have to be... How stupid can you possibly be to crash into the person you just went head on with when you're in a fighter? Yeah, but you didn't crash. Yeah. You pulled off, that's what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, I gotta get the BF-110 at G2 and the ME-410 U2 before I can move to rank 4. Now I've got to find another anime to pass time with. Solid. See, I'd go to my friends for it, but the issue is all of my friends seem to be obsessed with me watching One Piece. And it's like, I watched Naruto from beginning to end. I don't have time in my lifespan to watch One Piece. Also, not... yeah. Yeah, also, I don't know, but I know One Piece is pretty much... You get like 4 seasons where they don't even accomplish the thing they set out to do at the beginning of the season. Yeah, like, you've got to sit there and watch for 4 seasons straight whilst you wait for them to, like, get across the river or something, and it's like, ah. Like, I don't have the patience or sanity to sit there and watch that. I need something to happen every episode. That's why Attack on Titan works so well for me. So you get the Type 96A and A5C for $52.49. Right? But you get the Alkaleid and Z19E for $49.99. And the Alkaleid and Z19 is a higher BR.
Attention to the map.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna go for... I'm not even gonna bother marking a base. Yeah. After this match, I'll drag them in. Yeah, I got Mumu to set up the thing so that I didn't have to, because previously anyone could join it, and I was like, if we start getting big and people want to troll, then I'm not having them troll whilst we're in the middle of a recording. I love how our team's probably questioning why there's a mosquito essentially zoom climbing to bomber altitude. But you didn't look at my decals last match. If I survive, we all know how unlikely that is, but if I survive, you can take a look at them this match. If not, I'll have to screen share. Yeah, oh yeah, because it shouldn't stop recording. Yeah. What? They muted and deafened. Hello, Ash. Well, you know, we've got Bismarck 1 and a mosquito trying to get to my altitude every match, so he made it last match barely, and only after I needed the escort. True. Fair enough. I'm 227 miles an hour worth of 6 engines and probably Bismarck worth of fuel. And yeah. Yes, I am actually at 5.2 kilometers. Oh. Yeah. I think my biggest threats currently are B-25s. Yeah, that doesn't mean they can't zoom climb. Good news, you're like 2 kilometers away from me. Of which I am very confused as to how I'm outspeeding you. I am a literal boat. True. I do... Uh-oh. I have the Russian Air Force trying to intercept me. This I-185... No, I-185 apparently has the aim of a Billerman Stormtrooper. P-38's severely damaged now. I do seem to be missing some very vital things on my aircraft. Yeah, oh, I'm missing my rudders. My elevators, I mean. I kinda need those. Landing flaps? Is that... Come on, landing flaps. I don't think I'm making it to the base. I'm kinda handicapped right now. Yeah, I don't have elevators. I can't turn. I'm stuck. I can't even lift. Come on, give me landing flaps. Give me landing flaps. Give me landing flaps. There we go. We have got... No, combat flaps just takes me down. Takeoff flaps. Come on. Do magic. So the P-38 didn't have a stormtrooper aim. Oh, okay, that's fine. I have most of my guys, I think. I think one of them's dead, but I'm sure Hans, yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. They're all very, very hungry for me. Have you noticed this? Oh, I seem to be missing more parts of my aircraft. So, I should probably bail out. Can I get off this ride, please? I'm getting sick. This is getting very dizzy. Hands, help. Good news is I got air target severes, which I believe is the P-38, and he's probably gonna make it home. No, I got a severe, but I don't know what was severed. I imagine his fuselage, but you know. Yeah. Give me a second. I would imagine I don't have him, considering, you know, I've never played with him. I don't know at this point. Artillery, you're expecting me to remember someone that, one, I wouldn't remember normally, and two, I'm sick, so I wouldn't even remember if I was okay. I mean, today nearly didn't happen because of it. My body was just like... Yeah, but you see, the thing is, my body went and said, nah, you ain't gonna be okay for the video. And then suddenly, yes, have 3 days worth of energy, like you have just consumed about 5 tons of sugar. Wow, BV-238s can assemble, we can land on each other, we can become one. Double the firepower. Yeah, I got this from the funny box. There. It's just a question of whether or not artillery actually gets up here before we die. But it's fine, we've got more guns now, so... We're at 5 kilometers. Look to your right, Ash. Do you not see my decals? Oh, you should. They look so hilarious. Actually, that's a good question. I don't know if I've got it on. Yeah. Where is it? I'm trying to find where it is now. Customization of vehicles. Yeah, okay, I've got it on. It's just no one ever puts decals on. I'm gonna drop throttle so you can catch up, so you can see my... Oh dear. Average gameplay. So, Ash, did your BV-238 get the right engines or something? Because you seem to be rather slow. Yeah, I've got... Look, I'm gonna pretend like they're not there, because if I pretend they're not there, they can't hurt me. Oh dear, have you seen one of their users? The P-51's user is Thigh Enjoyer. That mosquito's going for you, artillery. Have fun. Stay down there. Deal with our escort first. Don't come for us yet. Our escort has some words to say at you. Oh dear, guns front. Battleship must defend battleship. I got hits. Ow. Owies. Bismarck 1 gone. Bismarck 1's down. Hey, escort. Something's gone wrong there, escort. I'm sorry, but I got distracted by seeing Thigh Enjoyer's user. Everything's on your 6. Ash, that seems like a very interesting way to fall out of the sky. Yes. I went to you, I went and, oh dear, we all suffered the same fate. So, artillery, do you think you could get your pilot to reach out of his aircraft and grab the tail and wing and duct tape them back together? I see your issue. Yeah, both. Hans was removed from his wife when the tail fell off. You could be in a Halifax and you could land on us, and then we could have triple the firepower. Don't. What, the A6E? Yeah, it was in the store for like a year or so, and then it got removed. Don't know why. I think they released the A10, then released the A6E, and then realized the A10 was getting less sales because the A6E had better weaponry for air to ground, and then they were like, hang on a second, but the A10 is supposed to be the pure machine here. I don't use either. Yes. We see your issue, and we feel somewhat sorry. You know, I think artillery feels a bit left out here. You know, he's got nothing good defensive. Kirch, it's up to you. You've got nothing defensive weapon-wise. You're missing 2 engines. You're missing like twice your size. I mean, can I really call you a battleship?